Good evening and welcome to the 2022 Tri-Nations Tournament in Birmingham, Alabama at the beautiful Lakeshore Foundation. Sponsored and brought to you by Coloplast and Comfort Medical. This is Gary Pate along with
Chris Hall,
welcoming you to tonight's action. It's been a great day of rugby here at Lakeshore, hasn't it, Chris?
It has. It feels like we've seen a lot of rugby this weekend.
We've seen a lot of rugby. Yeah, it's 3 games a day and the same 3 teams, so you see the same players. So let's talk about where we sit with this right now.
The math has become a lot easier.
The math has become a lot easier. GB has won 3 and lost 2. Canada has won 3 and lost 3.
Right.
USA has won 2 and lost 3.
Right.
So this match will decide, in part, the rankings for tomorrow.
The championship game and the play-in game.
If GB wins, they're in the championship game, period.
Guaranteed,
because they
no
would
problem.
be 4 and 2.
Correct.
And then Canada and USA would meet at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning in the play-in game with the championship game tomorrow afternoon.
Right.
Should USA win by a large enough margin, we've tried to do some math on it, and it's something in excess of 20 points.
It's a lot.
It's a lot of points. It could throw all 3 teams would be 3 and 3.
Right.
And then you would have a point system, but GB has a huge lead in the point system right now, Chris.
So, yeah, I would almost guarantee that GB is going to be that first-place team and not have to play in the play-in game tomorrow morning. We should see Canada-USA.
I mean, you just can't see as well as GB has played, and certainly as good as USA is, you still can't see USA beating GB
a 20-point
by 20-something points.
Yeah.
No, you just can't see that happening. In fact, the biggest margin this weekend, this week, has been GB beating USA by, 16?
Was it that many?
It was 52-36.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, if you'll remember, it got away at the end.
It did get away in the fourth quarter. Our referees for this evening, Dan Paxi and Matt Smith. Starting lines are on the floor. Aoki, Simons, Newby, and Fredette for USA. Phipps, Cowling, Robinson, and Kylie Grimes for GB. This is a line we haven't seen yet from USA. I saw them warming up, and Simons, Newby, Aoki, and Fredette have not been on the court.
They haven't been at the same time
together.
Simons has started every game.
Yes.
He is the jump center guy.
But I think it's been Melton or out there with him.
He's been with somebody else. USA controls the tip. Aoki has it ahead
up to Simons. Simons chased Phipps.
Cut off by Phipps. Simons settles it
picks
down.
for Simons. Simon gets the dribble. Gets the ball to Aoki. Aoki back to Simons. First try for USA.
So 1-0 USA at the 7:38 mark. GB is in white and is the home team. USA in dark blue is guest or visitor. Possession era is to GB at this point.
Robinson running down the sideline. Only Aoki to beat. Newby catches up to him.
Robinson had a strong game this morning, both on offense and defense.
Very impressive. Newby and Aoki following Fredette. Just going to put the hammer down. Patiently wait for Newby to set a pick on Phipps. Aoki to Simons for the grab.
That's where the height comes into a good advantage.
That was a heck of a reach from Simons there.
Cowling inbounding.
Finds Phipps. Pressure's on Robinson from Aoki and Simons. Fredette now in the pile. Simons on him as well. Sounds like Robinson had a flat.
But ahead to Phipps for the try.
We've talked a lot about that this weekend. You know, players playing through flat tires or equipment issues.
They've
to score. It's happened quite a bit this weekend.
There's been several times they've ignored the flat, knowing they were about to score.
Impressive to be able to push even a little ways with a flat tire.
And you know, while there's a flat tire, it's a good time to say hello to Kurt Lawton, formerly a star for the University of Arizona.
Too much credit.
He's here, came over from Georgia just to watch this match tonight. Hello, Kurt.
Newbie and Aoki following Simons. Nice pick from Fredette and
Ball ahead
Simons.
to Aoki for the try. 3-2 USA at 6:39.
You can definitely tell the noise level difference between the game GB and Canada this afternoon with all the USA fans here. Phipps putting the speed on behind Cowling. Phipps just out pushes
Phipps.
everyone.
Phipps with the try. 3-3 at 6:30. Now there's a pretty good crowd here for USA tonight.
I think Chuck Melton has his entire family here.
Basically, the entire Melton clan is here for a family reunion.
Aoki ahead to Newbie for the try.
Newbie with a try, and many of them have cowbells.
I think they're basically the whole population of Southern Illinois. Robinson untouched up court because USA is dropping in the key. Phipps sets a great pick on Aoki. Newbie forced to call inbounder.
4-4, 6:08, first quarter. Possession era is GB's. Nobody's called a timeout yet.
Subs are already in the box for USA. Wheeler and Scaturo. Simons goes down, trying to keep up with Robinson. Looked like he may have just overbalanced himself there or gone up Robinson's wheel. Having a bit of a lie down, as the British call it.
A bit of a lie down?
I think I heard Ross Morrison use that once in commentary. He's having a bit of a lie down. I'm sure Ross is watching. Hi,
If you're
Ross.
watching, listening, hey, Ross. Hey, Eileen.
I'm going to watch Daddy for a little bit, okay?
Simon's out. Scaturo and Wheeler in.
And Couture to inbound, number 4. Going to dump it into Wheeler.
Wheeler following
Wheeler's going to
Scaturo.
follow him up around. No, he didn't follow him. He turned the other way.
Nice pick by Scaturo on Phipps. Up to Aoki. Robinson trying to chase him down. Great chair control from Aoki there to stop and start.
Aoki with a try, 5-4 USA at 5:49.
We've got a contact warning already. Scaturo, number 4, taking the contact warning.
I think that's our earliest contact warning, first of many, I'm sure.
Looked like it could have gone to either one of them, but
Well, you want to spread it around, though.
you want to spread the joy.
Just spread
Phipps
the
taking
joy.
some serious pressure right now from Fredette and Aoki. Able to spin away.
And all the way untouched after half court.
5-5, 5:37 in the first. Scaturo finds Wheeler. Scaturo opening up the sideline. Back to Aoki across half just in time. Aoki surrounded. And then Phipps and Robinson leave Aoki.
And Wheeler with a try. 6-5 USA, 5:13, first quarter.
They left poor Ryan Cowling all alone trying to cover
yeah.
Aoki. Phipps,
Phipps
quick pass up to
ahead
Robinson.
to Stuart Robinson. Stu with the try. 6-6.
Aoki taking the inbound. Scaturo all by himself. Nobody sees him up here. Sneaking away. Hopefully his invisibility cloak works. He held up Phipps just long enough to give Wheeler some room.
Wheeler all the way to the corner for the try. 7-6 USA. Both teams have come out pretty crisp.
Yes, looking
They're
good.
Both teams doing offense and defense.
Pick
doing
and rolls, smart
doing
passes.
Exactly what they came out to do.
Phipps following Cowling and Kylie Grimes. Now using Robinson. Trying to do it himself. 1-on-4. but
the
finds
corner to
Robinson.
Stu Robinson. It'll be interesting. GB playing the back-to-back games where they're
Right.
late in the game. Their gas holds up, their petrol. Long
Scoturo.
pass by Wheeler to Scoturo.
Back to
Back
Aoki.
to Aoki. Good push by GB, but Wheeler on the side for the try.
Really
8-7.
quick, crisp passes there between Scoturo, Aoki, and Wheeler. Big deny here from USA. Scoturo working Robinson. Phipps turned away and timeout, GB. That's the first timeout.
By either team. Each team has 4 floor timeouts. Last for 30 seconds. They have 2 bench or coach timeouts that last for a minute. It's the first timeout taken by either team.
GB's used this opportunity to sub. Jamie Steed, Jack Smith, and number 8, Nick Cummings. Robinson putting the hammer down. Aoki staying with him. Fredette coming around to Wheeler. Now USA's in the key. Wheeler does a nice job backing up. Jack Smith and Cummings open up the corner.
Cummings with the try. I believe Jamie Stead was your player of the game last game.
He was.
Not?
He
was
was.
he not? He had just a brilliant game.
Ball's in a Wheeler, takes a double team over to Scoturo. Scoturo has Aoki.
Pumped out of him. And
No. James.
Chris, I'll let you explain that play.
Wow. Aoki looked like he had caught the ball at half court. Steed came in, took it out of his lap, and
As
Called
he's going down,
before he touched Chuck for the foul.
supposedly, he got the timeout out of his mouth. The ref heard it.
Man, that was a bang play.
That was very, very, very crisp.
I'm glad I'm not a referee making that call.
Well, you know, many people feel that way, though,
yes.
Chris.
Yeah.
They're thrilled that you limit yourself to playing. And
Every once in a while I'll blow a whistle, and I have fun with it. So another turnover here. USA in the key.
Robinson with the ball. Back around
Fredette
following
on him.
Cummings.
Tight. Fredette working him.
A lot of noise by USA right now. A lot of noise.
Scoturo comes out to meet him.
Robinson with the try.
Cummings set a great pick on Aoki in that corner.
9-8. 9-8 GB.
Aoki inbounds to Wheeler.
Wheeler with the ball. You see Smith working on Aoki.
Nobody up there. Wow. What a play by Aoki to recover that one.
Jamie Stead never saw the ball. He never saw the ball. Had he turned left instead of right,
If he
a
would
turnover.
have, that would have
He
been a
never
turnover.
saw it.
Very fortunate.
He went for the player, not for the ball.
Steed's with the ball.
Steed with the ball.
Got some speed. Aoki's trying to chase him down.
Cummings
Cummings
for the
wide
try. 10-9 GB. 2:59 left in the first period. 2:59. Wheeler inbounds to Aoki.
Back
Aoki
to
ahead to Wheeler.
Wheeler and
Wheeler
Akers
will not
space.
even be touched and will score.
USA going to
10.
use this opportunity to drop in the key.
They're dropping.
Or they may run this half-court press.
Wheeler got trapped down, so they're
They're going to run
came
this.
out of the key.
Whoa! What a call. 10 seconds, no dribble.
No way.
USA has subs in the box. Corey Putaba.
That'll be a turnover for GB. Is that that's the first?
No, that's the third turnover of the
Yeah,
game.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
GB's second. USA's had one. Putaba, Newby, and Dunn on for Wheeler, Scoturo, and Fredette. Ball's into Aoki from Newby. GB in the key here. Aoki setting up their key offensive play. Newby comes in and lights up Cummings. And
And
Aoki
Aoki
squeezes
with the
in.
try. 11-10 USA has taken the lead. Get another one, boy. Come on.
Jamie Steed down low, fighting against Putaba. Jack Smith setting a pick for him. Putaba still on the ball.
Ahead to Robinson. Back to Cummings. For the
Two
try, 11-11.
very close passes there by GB. Newbie quick to inbound. It's Aoki. Aoki following Dunn. Finds Newbie
Aoki
across half.
Dumps it over to Newbie. Newbie back to Aoki.
Aoki up to
Aoki ahead
Putaba.
to Putaball. Try, Putaball, 12-11 USA.
1:52 on the game clock.
GB has used 2 timeouts. USA has not used one yet.
Robinson down low
Side
under
up.
pressure from Putaba.
Pushes through.
Great pick from Jack Smith there on Putaba. .138 on the game clock.
12-12. Into Aoki. Both teams will start managing the clock a little bit.
Aoki finds half, up to Newbie. Newbie finds Putaba.
Putaball who fumbles and a turnover. He was right at the line. Just couldn't quite handle the pass. Hit him in the shoulder.
Yeah, a little behind him. That's all right. USA here running pressure defense. GB. Ball's
Into
into Robinson, up ahead to Steed.
Steed's being chased by Putaball.
GB looking to run a little bit of clock here.
Only a tick or two. 1:12. GB now up 13-12. Putaball with the ball.
Against Robinson. Liz Dunn sets a pick. Up to Newbie from Putaba.
Back to Putaball.
55.
And they score at 55. 13-13. Into Robinson. Robinson deep, but he pushes it around on the outside.
Finds
Pass
Steed.
to Steed. Over the try line. Try, Steed, 14-13.
Now, USA
GB.
has not used a timeout.
So
They could
Could run it
potentially
down.
run it down, use the timeout here, score last goal. The possession arrow is in favor of GB right now. So this last goal, very important.
GB
15 seconds.
does not want to foul right now. They did that earlier in exactly this setting.
We have a hold. Just the penalty you said GB
Just
did not
that
need
GB
to get.
did not need. GB called for the hold. Robinson very aggressive, went over, touched. The hold is called. He'll go to the penalty box. It resets everything. Shot clock gets turned off.
Gives
They have 10
USA
seconds. It's their ball, USA's ball. 10 seconds to score.
with GB's best player in the penalty box. This is pretty much a given score here. Subs for USA, Wheeler and O'Neal back on for Newbie and Dunn. O'Neal into Wheeler.
9 seconds. 8, 7.
Wheeler waiting, scores with .9. Wheeler going to try and make the steal down here from Steed. And that should be the quarter. Well, you have to say, a lot of turnovers, a lot of back and forth, but still advantage USA with having all 4 timeouts.
Have all 4 timeouts. It'll be GB's balls coming in. It's 14-14. I wasn't sure it was going to end tied at that point, but it's 14-14.
Possession arrow will be GB. And we'll take a short break. See you in a couple minutes.
We're back live, 14-14. Second period about to start.
GB coming back with the same line of Robinson, Smith, Cummings, and Steed. USA going with Aoki, Putaba, Jackson, and Fredette. Nice
GB
inbounds from
for
Cummings.
Robinson. G. Robinson being pressured in the backcourt. Ahead to Steed.
Big
Takes a hit.
from Putaba.
Putterball forces the turnover. It bounced off Steed's head
That was perfectly timed hit
perfectly.
by Putaba. Fredette inbounding for USA.
Let's go, USA!
Finds Aoki, who's going to go find Jackson. Aoki finds Putaba. We're across half. Just need a little patience here from Putaba. Puta slows it down. Finds Aoki.
22 seconds on the shot clock.
Down to 15. Seven, 6, finds Jackson in the corner for the try.
Good job, Joe!
Looks like we're gonna have our second contact on USA. Lee Fredette.
So Fredette comes to the box.
We talked about this in earlier games. It has been made an emphasis for these referees to watch contact this week. We've seen quite a bit of contact warnings called and fouls called as well. Ball's ahead to Steed. Steed with the try.
Fredette releases, will inbound. And everybody who comes to the box for a contact is talking to Bob Lopez. Because Lopez is sitting right beside the box and they all
Our head
asked him what
referee.
that was.
Putterball using Jackson. Beats Smith.
Putterball ahead of everybody by himself. 16-15 USA at the 6:50 mark.
Jack Smith for GB calling inbound. The double's on Steed. Putaba down on Robinson, pushing him towards the goal line, gets a reach. Ball's loose. Aoki lights him up. He's trapped in the corner. Big pass. Whoa, to Nick
Amazing
Cummings.
snag.
What a
Amazing
grab
snag
from
by
Nick
Cummings.
Cummings.
Cummings, that may be the play of the game right there.
Unbelievable.
How in the world did he catch that? And saved GB, didn't he?
That's a 1-5 making a catch like that. Jackson into Aoki. It's back to Putaba. Putaba has 2
16-16.
pickers, 3-on-2 here. They're happy keeping the double on Aoki. Ball
Ahead to Fredette. 17-16 USA, second quarter.
Aoki and Jackson switch. Aoki on Stead. Jackson up on Smith. Fredette trying to catch Steed. Jackson catches him. Another
Steed
great
with the
push
try.
by Steed.
Yeah. We have said that a number of times today. A good push by Steed. A good push by Steed. 17-17, 6:06 in the second period. Aoki inbounding. Fredette is all by himself down the court. Comes back. Putterball with the ball. Fredette comes back to set a pick. Putterball follows him down the court.
Fredette trying to seal that corner, didn't quite get there. Putterball finds Aoki. 20 seconds left on the shot clock. Aoki weaving, squeezing, trying.
18-17.
Robinson waiting for picks. Cummings sets a great one. 3-on-1 here. Robinson for the try.
Ties it back up at 18-18 at 5:28.
Putaba inbounding. Back to Putaba. Acres of space for Putaba.
Cummings again to inbound.
Aoki denying Steed up
And
high.
Robinson.
Putaba is on top of Robinson. Robinson got to put the speed on to beat Putaba. Looking for space. Finds the corner.
And he found that corner. Well,
Putaba.
squeezed it in there.
Aoki inbounding. Give and go
They've
with
got
Jackson.
Ball out of the play. Jackson and Aoki coming up the side, back to the middle.
Nice pick from Jackson to set Aoki free. Cross half. Coach Delagrave calling for patience from USA here. Aoki finds Putaba, who beats Robinson for the try. Cummings to Robinson. Robinson finds some daylight behind Joe Jackson and Fredette. Again, we're looking at a 3-on-2 with just Aoki, or 3-on-1 with just Aoki down.
Yeah, I love Smith hollering, I need help. He had Ball all by himself back there.
Yeah.
Truer words were never said.
Right? I say that too if I was covering
I need
Putaba.
help. Yeah.
Aoki coming up the middle, 2-on-1 here. Putaba just going to set the pick on Robinson for Aoki's try.
21-20, 4:09, second quarter. Ball into Robinson. Robinson follows Cummings up the court.
Aoki down with some help now, has Fredette, Jackson, and Putaba now back. USA drops into the key.
Smith goes to the corner. Beautiful pick by Smith. He kind
Well-
of slid in there.
Well positioned.
Yeah.
Putaba finds Fredette. Back to Putaba. Putaba looking for space. Now we've got a 2-on-1 again for USA. Up to Aoki. 22-21, 3:36 left in the second.
Both teams have subs sitting in the box ready to come in.
We've played very few mistakes here in this quarter.
There's
Been,
been one. There's been one real one. And then there we go.
Aoki gets called for the legal use of hands.
Aoki coming into the box, and here's the subs we were talking about coming in. Gavin Walker and Kylie Grimes for GB. Cowling and Smith out.
USA staying the same.
Staying the same at this moment. With Aoki in the box, they stayed the same.
Ball's into Robinson. GB willing to take their time. Gavin Walker is over here to monitor Aoki's entrance back into the court.
Robinson with the try. Aoki calling to inbound.
Aoki was honestly looking for the meter call there. Didn't look like his share was all the way on the court. Could have been called, but calls inbounder anyway. Putaba puts down a hammer.
Robinson
Finds
and
Aoki.
Walker cut him off.
Aoki up to Putaba.
The ball with the try. 23-22, USA 2:59 in the second quarter. First quarter was very even, 14-14. This one's shaking out the same way.
Putaba on Robinson. Jackson coming in to help. Putaba still on Robinson. Up to Steed.
Back to Robinson.
Robinson has
Over to Gavin Walker.
Gavin Walker.
Try for Walker, 23-23.
Joe Jackson calls inbounder. Into Puderbaugh, up to
Way ahead to
Aoki.
Aoki. Steed there with him. Aoki brings it back out. 28 seconds on the shot clock.
Aoki using Fredette. Aoki for the try. USA dropping in the key. Ball's at half with Robinson.
Puderbaugh out of the play. Kylie Grimes has him tied up.
Nice stop by Jackson.
Over to Gavin Walker for the try. Kylie Grimes and Steed made that play out here, keeping Puderbaugh off.
They did.
Yep. 24-24. 2:05. Ball is in.
Went off of Steed.
Here's the USA subs coming in.
This
Sarah
is
Adam, Jake Daly,
the St. Louis connection.
Newbie, and who stayed out?
Lee Fredette.
Lee Fredette's the only one of that four that stayed on the court. Daly, Newbie, Adam.
No, Fredette is our inbounder. Up to Daly.
Daly pushes to the middle. USA's got all 4 timeouts. Would have been a good time to use one, Chris.
Would have been a good time to use one there for sure.
They did not advance the ball past midcourt within the 12 seconds. It's a turnover. GB's ball, 24-24, 152.
Gavin Walker inbounding for GB here. USA with a strong deny. The ball comes into Steed.
Steed with the ball.
Daly and Newbie putting big pressure on Steed.
Steed.
He's turned away. He's got a lot of hands in there.
Yeah, Steed needs to protect the ball right now. Over to Robinson, 25 seconds. And he's going to go ahead and take the try.
Another great play from Steed there, able to protect against Daly and Newbie. That's a tough
That's like
tough
an
crowd.
octopus on you, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Newbie into Adam. Adam looking for space. Finds it with a nice juke move.
Breakaway by Sarah Adam.
She just
25,
head fakes
25.
Stu Robinson out of that one.
Yeah, she did.
122.
25-25. Second quarter.
USA in the key here. USA's bench calling for a stop here. They're going to get loud as GB attacks. Fredette comes out to meet Robinson. Newbie meets Robinson. Daly cuts off the corner. But Robinson just strong enough. Coach Delagrave is apoplectic right now. He thinks that Robinson hit the cone and did not score that goal.
And you said you didn't know any big words.
Apoplectic. That's a big one, eh?
But he was. Very unhappy.
Ball is into Adam.
Sarah
Adam needs
is
help.
deep. 33, 34. Timeout, USA. They needed to take that timeout.
That's their first one. Subs are in the sub box for USA. Aoki, Wheeler, Scaturo back on.
That's the same lineup we saw earlier that came in, did not click well, and got right back out. Same thing happened again right there.
Canada did it earlier as well.
Yeah.
With some subs against G. Wheeler challenging Steed and just gonna outpush.
40 seconds. So GB could eat most of this up to get the last goal. 26-26.
USA is going to try and force them to score quickly or cause a turnover here so they can score last goal. USA going to go ahead and drop in the key. GB looking to run as much time off the clock as possible. There's a 0.9 differential between the game clock and shot clock.
That was 0.9.
It is very loud in here right now.
They need to start looking.
Robinson 9.7 seconds left for USA to score here with the penalty try.
27-26.
The ball has been set on the ground. Scoturo gets there to pick it up. Gets it into Wheeler.
Into Wheeler. Fredette
7,
breaking loose by himself.
6,
5,
5, 4,
3.
3.
Head
two,
to
up to Aoki.
To Fredette.
It has been called a try by Fredette. Aoki up on one wheel, hands the ball off to Fredette for the last second goal. What a play.
GB wanted a holding call. GB's down there complaining.
I think
no
they have an argument.
Holding call on Aoki because he made contact. But it wasn't called, so it didn't happen, you know?
The crowd is ecstatic here for that last second goal. We're at halftime.
27-27.
3 timeouts for USA, 2 timeouts for GB. We will be back in about 9 minutes.
Tell us when. She said when. Okay, so
When is now.
When means we're on. That'd be Vaughn and to our German listeners. It's 2:03 till tip-off in the second quarter. It will be USA's ball coming in. It's 27-27, 14-14 at the end of the first, 13-13 second quarter.
We expected a tight one, and that's what we've got.
Yeah. You know, the only thing that GB is missing right now is Ross Morrison.
Yes,
If
Ross.
Ross Morrison was on the court right now.
GB without Stu Robinson on the court. Very interesting decision here.
So we have Faye West, though.
Faye West has been our player of the game once
famous
before.
Faye West. She was player of the game. She's had a really nice tournament.
So 3-5, 3-5. Is Faye's a 3? Yeah.
Yeah.
She is a 3-5 who gets her 0.5, right?
She is a 3-5.
Right. So it's 3-5, 3-5, 1-5, 0.5, and the two females get their half point in addition. So
Whatever that adds up to. You said you were good at math.
that would be 9 points.
I don't know.
Since there are two females on the court, there
You
are
lost me.
actually
You lost me,
9
man.
points.
Okay, Newbie with the inbound. Let's get back to rugby. Newbie with the inbound.
No more
Newbie,
math.
Aoki, Puterball, and Liz Dunn. So there's 3 women on the court right now. I love rugby. Aoki with the score, 28-27. I don't know another sport at this level where men and women play equally. Do you?
It's amazing. It's great to see, and it's been growing more and more the last couple of years. West with the ball. Big pass up to Cummings. Newbie
Ball
going to
ahead
chase
to
him down.
Cummings. Back over to Faye West. Back to Cummings for the try, 28-28. Possession era to GB now.
Faye West has picked up where she left off.
Well,
Puterball follows Newbie. Newbie sets a pick on Cummings and West to set Puterball free.
pushes all the way through, 29-28, 7-22.
Great push from Puterball there. Newbie holding Kylie Grimes back. Big deny from USA. Timeout, GB. They are down to 1 timeout left.
Marvelous defense by USA there. He had nobody to get it to.
Newbie held Kylie Grimes up just long enough and then broke into the play to help the deny with Puterball, Aoki, and Dunn.
So GB's down to 1 floor timeout at this point.
And it looks like they're
USA
going to do
still
the
got 3
same
left.
thing defensively they did last time. Keep Grimes away. Deny Phipps. The
Into
ball's
Faye
into
West.
Faye. Phipps comes down, sets a pick. Faye in trouble. Aoki on her, up to Cummings. 12 seconds is the call.
So that's a turnover for GB, unable to get the ball past midcourt within the 12 seconds.
And Coach Paul Shaw has seen enough. He is calling a bench timeout.
Bench timeout for GB. He's got to make an adjustment before this gets away from him.
Yeah. It seems like
It's been such a tight game, and all of a sudden,
every line is on a very short leash for both USA and GB.
Yep.
As soon as they see some struggles, these coaches are using their bench timeouts. They're getting their players off and on the court to keep things close here. They both clearly want to win this game.
so Cummins stays in. Collette is in. Robinson and Steed are back in. Does not surprise me.
Not at all.
Keep it up, USA. Keep it up.
We saw some pretty seriously good inbounds earlier today from Collette,
yeah.
0.5. Got some real distance on his inbound. Newbie finds Aoki.
Aoki.
Collette does a great job to pick up Newbie on the sideline. But Aoki has
Aoki with the push for the try. 30-28 USA.
Cummings finds Steed. Back to Cummings. Loose ball. Aoki shakes it down, but not. He got it. The timeout was called. USA with the timeout to cause a turnover there. Matt Smith right on top of the play.
GB
USA
has 1 left. USA has 2 left.
USA with a chance to go up by 3 here.
The biggest lead for either team if they go up by 3.
Same line staying on. Putaba, Aoki, Newbie, done. Aoki setting up a play up top. They're going to attack together with speed. Aoki crossing from Putaba and Liz Dunn with
Aoki
the
to
seal.
the corner for the try. USA up by 3.
6:37 in the third.
Cummings with the inbound to Robinson.
Robinson looking for space behind Putaba and Newbie. Putaba going to catch up to him on the sideline. Newbie coming in for the hit. It's out of timeouts. They have done that play very consistently against Robinson.
Yep.
Just shut him down just enough on the sideline, and one of these deuces, whether it be
Somebody
Melton
in front
or
of
Newbie,
him and somebody
coming up
make the
behind
pop.
to push
Yep.
him out of bounds. Robinson trapped up high. Balls to Steed. Steed getting spun around by Putaba and Newbie. Big hit from Robinson on Putaba. Steed still working
15
against Putaba. Steed still trying to find some space. 7 seconds on the shot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. No goal. The USA crowd is excited. Subs are in the box for USA.
Steed did not like that call. He was trying to convince the ref that he had both wheels over.
The whole GB team did not like that call. Newbie, Wheeler, Daly, and Fredette for USA. Same line for GB.
31-28.
Newbie following Fredette. Fredette creates some space for him. Big hit by Wheeler. Newbie protecting. Finds Daly. Daly looking for space. Has Robinson. Finds Wheeler.
Turnover USA.
Robinson
Aaron
gets his
pass
hands
in
in
the
there.
middle. Robinson with the ball, pushing for the try across the try line. 31-29. That was big. That was big for GB.
Bench timeout. Coach Delagrave, USA.
GB was nearly down by 4. About an inch on that pass. It's all that separated a 4-point lead from a 2-point lead.
We have talked
31-29.
a lot about Robinson and Medell's ability to get their hands on passes that are just a little bit off. And those guys are quick, getting their hands in there and causing turnovers. Newbie calling for inbound. 5:14 left in the third quarter, 31-29 USA. Wheeler following Newbie. Robinson on
Wheeler gets
Wheeler.
turned, 33, 31, 30, 29.
Daly.
Just across, that's 28. Close call for USA. Daly with the ball. At the top of the key, Steed out on him.
USA calling for patience here. Great pick and roll
Ahead to Wheeler
up
for
high.
the try. 32-29.
Cummings inbounding for GB. A hard deny here on Robinson. Ball's into Steed down low. Newbie looking for him. Wheeler finds him. Cummings, or that's Collette picking. USA in the key. Robinson. As the USA crowd and USA bench get loud with a key defense here. Robinson probing. Tries to squeeze between Wheeler and Daly. No go. Tries to come around between Newbie No go. 6 seconds. Touch pass.
all the way across the key. He saw Cummings sitting over there.
Over Jake Daly, too, and that's some height there. That had to be pinpoint accurate. Wheeler using his picks. Follows Newby, follows Fredette. Newby picks off 2.
Try for Wheeler, 33-30, 3:55 in the third quarter.
Newby and Fredette have a double on Steed. Robinson able to break free for the try.
33-31, 3:45. Newby with the ball to inbound into Wheeler. Wheeler trapped down low, flips it out to Newby. Newby on the sidelines under pressure. Wheeler with the ball. Not across yet, but to Fredette.
Fredette going to need some help here. Newby helps him out. Sometimes it's when things are going wrong and you make them go right that are the biggest moments in the game. What a grab by Wheeler there. A lot of dicey play, but a lot of great makeup. Big pass ahead to Steed.
For both teams. Steed with the ball, with the try. 34-32, 3:01 in the third period. Possession arrow as to GB at this point. It would be their ball to start the fourth quarter.
Wheeler turns on to Speed. Big hit by Robinson. Finds Fredette again to pick off Steed. Finds Daly.
Head to Daly. Daly to Fredette.
Finds Fredette.
Who takes the hit at the line.
That is confidence in your low pointers right there. Ball's into Steed. Under pressure again from Daly and Newby. Big pressure on Steed. Finds Robinson. Who looks up to Collette. And it might be out of reach for Collette.
Collette could not catch up with that pass. Couldn't catch up with it. Length of the floor.
Subs for USA.
New line in.
We're seeing
Aoki
Sarah Adam.
and Josh O'Neal.
Josh O'Neal. 2:30 left in the quarter. We're going to start seeing some clock management here from this time on. Aoki with the inbound. O'Neal. Adam putting the speed on. Aoki just right down the middle. And he's going to run some clock here.
Well, you got a 3-point lead in the ball. Absolutely.
And 2 timeouts.
Yep.
Up to Adam. 2:10 on the clock.
36-32. 4-point lead again.
Stu Robinson with a flat. There was a contact called against number 14
Daniel
on
Collette down here in
White.
the corner. On Josh O'Neal.
It was called on Daniel Collette.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
But he hit.
The foul was committed
No,
on O'Neal.
no.
I did not see it. I'm sure Matt Smith. I thought it might have been called on Fredette when he popped.
I thought it might have been called on Kurt Walton.
Stu Robinson put on the speed, beats Adam, beats Fredette. Aoki to beat, and he does for the
Robinson all the way for the try. 36-33.
O'Neal calls
Josh
inbounder
O'Neal,
to get out of
yep.
that corner.
O'Neal inbounds to Aoki.
Aoki's got Fredette picking for him. Adam
Ahead to
wide
Adam.
open. Aoki was trying to get Adam to slow down there. Collette calls inbound because Josh O'Neal had him trapped in the key. We do know Collette has a good inbound, but a .5 inbound, he's not always the best. Speed gets rocked by Aoki.
But
That's going to be a... Wow. The call is a technical foul on Aoki. The referees are having a conversation about it.
yeah, but he's not gonna undo the technical. Guarantee he's not gonna undo it. Even though the refs conferred,
The call is that
it's a
Aoki
technical
hit him while he was in the
technical
air.
on Aoki.
That well, either way, GB ball.
Stayed with the ball. Stayed with the try, 37-34 with a minute 38. And
A technical foul called because Collette did not let Aoki on the court. Ball's in Aoki. 3-on-4, Aoki should be fine here. .126 left in the quarter. USA up 4, dropping in the key here.
minute 18, 32 seconds on the shot clock. GB down by 4.
Robinson challenging Adam. No goal. Robinson trying to challenge that cone again.
He hit the post. He hit the post.
Collette was trying to seal that corner for him and could not do it. Bench timeout. GB. GB is now out of timeouts, floors and bench.
Game has developed a little different pace right now, hasn't it, Chris?
Man, I feel like I haven't been able to take a breath or slow my heart rate down since the beginning of the second quarter.
Kind of reminds you of your first date with your wife, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Yeah, it's just fast paced.
Every day with her.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah, no. Great rugby on both ends. A lot of good hits.
Man, it is, it's really fun to sit here and talk with you about rugby and watch some great rugby, man. It just couldn't be a better night.
Yeah. Thank you, Chris. I feel the same way, man. This has been a great game to do with you.
Going to be a corner inbound for USA here. Kylie Grimes already set up.
So 38-34, minute 08. USA has the ball. Fredette will inbound. Into Adam.
Covered
Steve
by
Hazard. Over to Aoki. Gavin Walker in for GB.
O'Neal leading the way for Aoki. We're
To O'Neal.
Bills
O'Neal for the try.
the lead there, managing the clock, score at 51 seconds.
USA up by 5.
And dropping
The
to the key.
biggest lead of the night.
Robinson running the offense here. Challenging Adams. Challenging O'Neal now. Steed is posted, but Adams gets a hand.
Got it away.
Aoki picks it up. Aoki across half. USA going to slow things down for last goal here.
Want to go in by 6. 39-34.
15 seconds. 10. Aoki following Fredette. Nice pick by Fredette. Score
Aoki
with
scores.
3.3.
40-34, biggest lead of the night.
Ball's into Steed. He's just going to hold on to it.
So USA outscored Great Britain 13-7 in that period.
Big quarter. And GB used their last timeouts.
They have nothing left. They have nothing in the pantry.
Exciting fourth quarter coming up in about 2 minutes. We'll see you then. We're back. 50 seconds left here before we start our fourth quarter. Really exciting third quarter there, Gary.
USA dominated. I mean,
They did.
there was great plays on both sides, good things happening by both teams, but USA really took it to GB. They outscored them 13-7.
I think Coach Delagrave and Coach Klinowski for USA really lit a fire under their butts to let them know that they're going to win this game with defense, and that's what they've done.
And you had made a point off mic about the lineup that USA is running. It's really their premier lineup that
Yes.
they have had out there. And you had made the comment that if they would run it enough, we would see a difference. And you know what, Chris, you were right.
Sometimes
Very much
even
so.
a broken clock is right twice a day.
Well,
This is a line.
When I think of broken clocks, I think of you, Chris. So.
This is a line we have not seen from USA with Simon, Scaturo, Newby, and Adam. Also a line, Phipps following Cowling around the corner. I think this is a new line for
We haven't
GB.
seen a lot of Phipps in this game.
Phipps was with Robinson, but now is with Mangold.
Yep.
Balls into Simons. Using Scaturo,
Over to
finds
Sir
Adam. Adam gonna try and beat Phipps. Woo! What a push from Adams.
Great race down the court by both of them. Nice push. Nice push.
Balls into Phipps down low. USA dropping into the key.
So we got Mangian and Smith.
Phipps and Cowling.
Phipps, yeah.
Phipps.
Leaving the court. Call on Scaturo. Penalty try. 41-36.
Adam into Simons. Simons with a pick from Newby.
Ball
Simons.
off the back of Newby's chair. Pick up by GB. Simon trying to get it back.
Ali Mangold.
Try for Ali. 41-37. 41-37, 7-11.
Simons. Under pressure, finds Adam. Up to Scaturo.
Head to Scaturo.
That long pass from Adam really is nice. Cowling inbounding for GB. Strong deny from USA here. Phipps down low in the corner with a really quick look up to Mangold. That was amazing from Phipps. 6:51 in the fourth, 42-38.
Delagrave will not stay with this line long if it doesn't produce.
I think they're going to have a very short leash.
I do too. They've already had one turnover. I
think one
don't
more
think
may
he's
be
gonna
the limit.
risk letting the game get away.
Adam pressured by Phipps. Simons. Timeout. USA down to one timeout.
They've got one floor and one bench. GB totally out.
Coach Delagrave has the whiteboard out.
Well, that's always a bad sign. That's always a bad sign in any sport when the coach gets that whiteboard out. Because it's usually something very elemental.
Very,
You know,
yeah.
he's not diagramming a
new
new
play.
complicated play
Yeah.
at that point, guys.
Scaturo inbounding. Simon set up down low. Adam and Newby spreading the court.
Simons with the ball.
Simons
Smith cuts him off.
looking for a pick from Scaturo up to Adam.
Across to Adam.
Gets pushed by Phipps.
And
Amazing chair control.
great control
by
by
Adam there.
Great control.
She was coming right at us. And Phipps was willing to give her a ride. Phipps pushing, rejected by Adam.
Good defense by Adam.
We may have to put her in the quick hands category. USA dropping in the key.
Cowling with the inbound.
Oh, no,
Phipps
they're
with the
staying
ball.
on. Phipps trying to find some space. Adam working him. Phipps turned on the speed, but tried to pass. Simon's got a hand in there. Now Mangold surrounded. Makes an amazing pass over the top of Phipps. Looked like he might have bobbled it there a bit on the line, but Jonathan Williams was a lot closer than we are. Ball's into Simons.
Simons with the ball deep.
Up to Newby.
Out to Newby. Phipps will give chase.
Phipps just got rope-a-doped by Newby.
Phipps went for the feint, didn't he? Nice play by Newby.
That put a big smile on Newby's face there.
Nice play by Newby.
Ollie with the ball. Scaturo, Simons back. Adam dropping in. Pressure on Mangold. Mason taps it to Adam.
Out to Sarah Adam.
Adam chased down by Phipps. Looking to get a dribble. Finds Newby. Simons setting up a play here. Plenty of time on the shot clock, 20. Newby with the ball now, following Scaturo. Back to Simons. Stopped by Cowling. Newby calls.
You know, with the way this line's playing right now, I think the leash got a little longer.
It did.
They've done
caused
some
two
good
turnovers.
stuff out there. Yep.
You know, there's a lot of length out there is what it is. With Simons and Adam and Newby, there's not a lot of space to make passes because of the length of their arms. That is the second on GB. Number 9 will be in the box. That's contact.
Thank you.
So that just made things a lot easier for Team USA to score here. Subs in. Aoki, Putaba, done.
I don't know why there was a reset.
The warning,
Thank
the
you.
contact.
The contact warning reset it because there was 10 seconds. He called equipment, but they didn't
Right.
get that. So that resets
The
it.
contact, yeah. We'll reset.
I
the
totally
40.
missed the contact at that point.
Ollie's over here in the box.
That's who that is. I got you.
Chuck French has his traditional necklace on. It's a beautiful necklace, Chuck. Ball's in Aoki. Aoki follows Dunn. Aoki waiting for somebody to pick up the box. And New decides he's going to be the one. Aoki still waiting. And going to score.
And
The try.
Aoki with the try. 45-39. 4 minutes, 39 seconds in the fourth quarter.
The ball's been set down. The ball had been set down on the baseline. Ali decided to call inbounder, but it was too late. So when he went to push, he went out of bounds and has been called for another technical foul.
And it's back in the box.
He's back in the box. So GB will be playing 3-on-4 here. Phipps looking to beat Putaba, and the ball bouncing around down there off of Cowling. Newby picks it up. And now a jump ball has been called. Possession arrow in favor of USA. Boy, some craziness you don't see very often in rugby games.
Yeah. Just kind of shaking my head over a couple of things that have happened out there. Yeah.
Looks now Matt is having a conversation. Matt Smith, our referee, is having a conversation with the table. Everything's okay. He's got the thumb up.
Aoki with the ball.
Plenty of time here.
45-39. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the quarter in the game. 33 seconds on the shot clock. GB's down 1. Aoki pushes towards the try line.
Newbie coming
He
back
comes over to the box
to trap the box.
and try.
Ali Mangold calls inbound to get away from Newbie. Ball loose, but Phipps able to pick it up. Pass over to Mangold. Chuck Aoki chasing him down.
And with the ball.
Gets there. Here comes Putaba to light him up. Finds Phipps. Good discipline from Ali Mangold there to take the pressure from Aoki and Putaba. Ball's into Putaba. Putaba finds Dunn, who sets a pick. Aoki
Across the trump. Cross half court. Ahead to Aoki. 47-40.
3:30 left in the fourth quarter. Feel like USA's
USA's not going to win by 20, but it looks like they're going to win pretty convincingly at this point.
looks like it's pretty much in the bag at this point. Newbie said he just reached there so he could have a breather. He wanted to come see his daughter over here on the sideline. Ball's into Phipps. Phipps way ahead to Jack Smith.
To Smith for the try. 47-41, 3:18. Newbie calls for inbound. Pushes down to get the ball from Matt Smith.
Newbie finds Wheeler.
Smith ahead to Wheeler. Newbie to Wheeler. Wheeler
Wheeler to
pushes.
Daly.
It's Daly on the sideline. Daly takes a hard hit and another hit. Daly
Daly getting
the
spun
ball.
around, smacked around. Still no call. Still getting smacked around. Finds Wheeler. Wheeler back to Daly for the try. I didn't even see the subs. Wheeler and Daly in for Aoki and Putaba. And Jackson in for Dunn. Mangold turning on the speed, beats Fredette. 2-on-1 with Daly and Phipps.
Over to Phipps, 48-42, 2:35.
.235 left in the game, 6-point lead. Big inbound up to Wheeler. Wheeler stopped by Smith.
Nice play by Smith.
Off of Cowling.
Out of bounds to USA.
Fortunate bounce there.
And we'll have some subs now.
O'Neal, Fredette.
And Aoki are in.
Wheeler will be on. This is USA's top line in most people's opinion. O'Neal into Wheeler. Wheeler finds Aoki. Set pick from Fredette. Aoki with the penalty try against Phipps.
49-42, 2:13 left. Start thinking about players of the game for me there, Chris.
There's been a lot of bright spots in this one. Jack Smith and Cowling running give and go. Up to Phipps, up to Mangold. Aoki inbounds to Fredette, back to Aoki. Aoki following Fredette and O'Neal up the sideline. Cross half. Aoki gonna hold up here. 150 in the game. 25 on the shot. Flat tire for Phipps, but he will not get the equipment because he is behind the play. Aoki stopped and let the equipment call happen.
I'm not sure I understand some of that happened right there. He wanted the timeout for the equipment. They didn't give it to him. Aoki then turned, and then they gave it to him, right?
Right.
Which then gives a new 40.
Right.
Smart play by Aoki.
Very smart.
By turning away from the goal.
They didn't use it at 40.
No?
They scored quickly, but
Still a very
either
smart
way, a
play.
try on the board.
Smart play.
USA back. Phipps trying to push Lee for net. Mangold trying to squeeze in. 4 in the key is the call. Fredette, the last one in.
Fredette's coming over to visit us.
1:21 on the game clock. Still a 7-point lead.
Good evening, Lee. Lee Fredette came over to say hi to his friends. Minute 21 left in the game. USA with a comfortable 7-point lead.
Hard deny here from USA. Big bump up to Phipps. O'Neal almost got a hand on it. Phipps for the try.
50-44. Robinson Phipps with the try. Minute 14. Who's got the inbound?
Fredette
is in the Wheeler.
O'Neal leading the way. We still have Wheeler backing up. Finds Aoki. 59 on the game clock. 57, 55. No goal. Aoki stops on the goal line. Jack Smith leaves the court.
Going to the box. So who's your GB player of the game?
Man. You got to pick that one.
Stuart Robinson.
Stuart Robinson.
Yeah,
he just
come on,
makes
man.
sense. He just makes sense.
He just, without, I don't think a lot of gas left, just left everything he had.
Massive
out there.
effort. Yeah. I agree.
And USA, you know who I think it is?
Tell me.
I think it's that lineup.
Yeah, this
I
entire.
think that lineup.
Yeah. Wheeler, Aoki, O'Neal,
Hard to pick one
Fredette.
out of the group, but that lineup that you said needed to run. That's the Chris Hull lineup.
Yeah, I mean, you could call it that if you want.
I'm going to call it that. All 4 of those guys were just.
If I had to pick one out of the 4,
Yeah.
I would say Fredette.
Right. Cool.
Fredette made great inbounds on the decisions on the inbounds.
So it's kind of like a singing group, Lee and the others.
Yeah, Lee and the others.
So you know they're all out there, but Lee's the lead singer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. 26 seconds. 50,
Lee was just
44.
constantly in the right place, I feel like. USA, you're going to use their last time out here.
Last time out. So let's use this to start wrapping up just a little bit. Guess what? GB has now won 3 and lost 3. Canada has won 3 and lost 3. USA has
won 3 and lost 3.
Absolutely.
But as we said before, the point differential for GB.
It was huge coming into this game. I never knew the exact number, but USA needed to win by like 20 points.
Yeah. So
it's not that sort of win. So GB advances to the championship game.
Right.
And USA and Canada will play tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock.
Correct.
For the play-in.
Aoki happy to just run the clock out here.
Well, 50-44. Well played by both teams. Chris, in the words of Yogi Berra, it's hard to make predictions, especially about the future.
Yes, very true.
Tell me, make your prediction on Canada, USA. Tell me what we're going to see, man.
It's got to be the same thing I said about USA earlier. If they run their starters long enough, they can run with anybody here. Yeah, they can run with anybody here. And I think they run their starters long enough tomorrow to beat Canada and get in that championship game against Great Britain.
It has been 3 marvelous days of rugby. When you have 3 of the top 6 teams in the world, and you sit here at 9 o'clock Friday night, and everybody's won 3 and lost 3. It says a lot about the parity in the sport.
It does. It does.
There's certainly been years when one team was so dominant that nobody else could play with them. But I don't think that's true anymore, man.
Definitely not. Bob Lopez, our head referee, showing us the numbers now on the point differential. And we were correct. GB will be directly in the championship game.
Thank you, Bob. So Bob Lopez, the head referee, has just confirmed that, in fact, GB, on the point differential,
Will be in the championship
moves
game.
to the championship game. Had a pretty substantial spread over the other 2 teams.
Yes.
Canada finished 2nd on the point spread. USA finished 3rd on simply the point spread. But, hey, it all starts fresh tomorrow. It doesn't matter what you've done these last 3 days.
Before we sign off tonight, I have to say thank you to Gary Pate. He's been with me here all weekend. He will not be here tomorrow. I'll be here by myself, and he will be missed.
But, Chris, many people have thought you were here by yourself anyway. So, great fun doing this with you. I'm sorry I'm going to miss the 2 games, but guess what, man? I'm going to listen to you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay? I'll listen to you.
Please come back and see us tomorrow. Thank you again.
Thank y'all.